Hello guys, let's check the last updates in our facilities now. It's time to increase our money making facilities to level 8. Quite high, no? Let me do it. You notice that I skipped the merchandise store? I did that because I don't have enough money to complete the whole construction. But it's okay because the merchandise store, as you know, gives me revenue only once a week. Then, as long as I upgrade it before the next economy update, I don't have any problem. I have one home match, one home league match this week. Then, with the money I get from that match, I can easily upgrade to the next level, which costs just 2.5 million. The total cost so far was 42.5 million. After I upgrade the merchandise store, it's gonna be 45 million. After this, we will need to wait for 8 weeks before we can upgrade it again. I already have it preset in my finance spreadsheet. You must be familiar with it by now. This is the spreadsheet I use for finance control in the club. I showed many times in the series already. We are currently in the fourth week. No, not fourth, fifth week. Okay. And here I have my usual projections. This is what I expect to sell this week. I didn't sell yet. This is what I expect to make in the next home match based on what I put here. It's a projection too. And this is what I plan to expand on my constructions. And here you can see my predictions for next season. I already have some. This is all empty because I don't know how things is gonna be, how things are gonna be. But I already have these expectations to increase the constructions to level 9 and to level 10, my money making facilities, both next season. Here I also have some past data about other seasons in the game. Okay. If you want to know more about this spreadsheet with all its functionalities, check the video in the cards, in case you're not so familiar with it. I also upgraded my training grounds to level 4. To make this decision, I considered how the increase in the training intensity of my players would produce bigger profit for me. Then I compared to the increase in maintenance costs due to training grounds being at level 4 and checked if the outcome would be positive or negative. I did not compare player by player. I just took some samples and extrapolated to the whole team. It was just an estimation, just to have an idea of possible consequences. After that, I concluded it would be profitable to do it at this moment. That's why I chose to increase. I will not show specific details of my calculations because I think it may be boring for most of you. But if you want to know more details, let me know in the comments. Depending on how many people want it, I could make a video giving further explanations. The construction will take some days to be concluded, as you can see here. Still 13 to go. When I have the chance to upgrade it to level 5, I will make a new analysis to decide if it makes sense at that moment. Other thing that I did was to increase the stadium in 2000 seats. Previously we had 24,000 seats, now we have 26,000. I did this because I had full house in my first two home matches of the season. As you can see in this match and in this one, I had practically full house. But later, due to the big number of matches lost by the team, my fan base decreased, and I ended up not even having the capacity of my previous stadium fulfilled, as you can see in the next matches. It happens. This is the risk when you decide to increase the stadium. I increased based on the demand I had at that moment. Let's hope we have a home cup match at least to make some good money. Regarding toilets and parking, I checked my club in the other spreadsheet that I have, this one, which I also presented to you in the past. I put the club data here. My fan base is actually more than that. Currently is 8,157 supporters, but we are constantly losing, so I expect this fan base to continue dropping. That's why I put just 8,000 here. We have our stadium size, the factor you usually consider, and I put the facilities here updated already. Here I have some possible combinations of toilets, parking, and floodlights level. And currently we are here in this one. Okay, no, not this one, this one. I will compare an increase to this one, 440. Okay, if I check here, I can see that both of them are profitable, and the second one gives me a higher profit. Okay, let me compare it down here, which is a better comparison. I already filled up the data, and the outcome shows me that I will make 1 million point something, 1,300,000 more or less extra profit per season if I make this upgrade. Considering a self payment, it would take about 7 seasons and a half. Okay? It's an increase I can consider making, but I don't have money available now. Anyway, then I will evaluate it when I have enough money. I think I will probably choose to upgrade. If you want to know more about this spreadsheet with all its functionalities, check the video in the cards. Other thing that could be interesting to do by now is to increase the floodlights, because if I compare here this level with this one and this one, oops, wait, this level with this one and this one, I see that increasing floodlights, my profit per season increases. See? Let me put one here to see the difference. See, I can make slight more profit, and the seasons to self-pay doesn't increase so much, not even half a season. So maybe I can increase floodlights to level 1 too. Later I will analyze again and make my final decision about it. In the other facilities, I prefer not to make any investments for now. That's all for this video, guys. If you have questions, write them down below. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. See you soon.